I nearly sat on his head. Okay, let's sit down. Go on, calm yourself down. Actually, do you know what? Why don't we lie on our backs? How's about that? Yeah, let's lie down on our backs. Oh, there you go. So lay down. Let's ground ourselves. Let's lay down on your mat. I want you to turn your palms up and take your feet apart. Make a star shape on the ground if you have room. Yeah, now turn your palms down into the ground. You can close your eyes because you're not missing anything. This is riveting live yoga right here. Take a deep breath in for me. Let's all breathe in together. Exhale it out. Get rid of anything that needs to go. Take a deep breath in for me. That's internet and computer stuff leaving my body. And again, one more time. That's better. Good. Now seal your lips and breathe. Yeah, feel the ground. Feel the earth underneath your fingertips. Feel the earth underneath your heels, underneath your bum, your shoulders, the back of your head. Everywhere there's contact. Back of the calves. Feel that. This is the easiest way to literally ground your energy. Ground yourself. Get on the ground. It obviously works so much better out in nature, but you can do it right on your own floor anytime. If you're in an apartment building high up in the sky, feel the energy all the way down through the walls, through the foundations of your building. It's down there, it's connected, the energy's right there for you. Just focusing on your breath. Noticing your belly rising, maybe the ribs are rising, but take that breath all the way down into the belly. And relax, let it go. Relax the body right now. Take a good morning stretch for me. Reach the hands above the head. Notice the body wakes itself up like this if you give it a chance, right? Energy, tips of the toes, tips of the fingers. And just draw both knees in. So we start as we'll finish today. Nice and grounded. Give yourself a squeeze. Let's just release this lower back to begin. Rock a little left to right, right to left. Right, that's easy. So if you're just joining us and beginning a yoga practice, right, you can do this. This hasn't put you off yet. All right? Good. Take a deep breath in, and I want you to extend your right leg long. Just extend it. Keep hugging in the left. Now hover that right leg just above the ground. Good. And change sides. Inhale. One knee in. One leg nice and long. Good, one more time. Breathe in. And exhale. Nice long leg. Last time. Good, find your knees back in towards the center. Give yourself a squeeze. Just take that right leg long. Keep hugging in that left knee. Take an inhale. Just take that right foot, that long leg, all the way down to the ground this time. And draw that knee all the way across the body. Draw it across the body. Maybe look over the other shoulder. You can open out that left arm. Get a nice opening across the front of the shoulders. Turn the head in the opposite direction and inhale. Same knee, bring it through center. Give it a squeeze in the center and take it out to the side. Other hand can come to the hip, just to ground that hip down. Good, following your breath. So yoga, a practice where we utilize the breath. The breath calms the wild horses of the mind. I didn't make that up, that's a nice quote. Oh, and again, inhale, so just getting the spine, getting some mobilization in the leg, in that hip. Good, come back to center, squeeze that leg in. Good, extend it up to the sky. Draw the other heel in, so one leg bent. Just take hold behind the thigh and rotate that foot for me. Still breathing. Flex and point. Now maybe reach up a little higher behind the calf. Maybe draw the head off the ground for a breath. Reach. And exhale, slide the hands back down. Draw the knee in. This time, right knee in towards the chest. Extend your left leg long. So you're on the other side now. Give it a squeeze in, and on an exhale, draw that knee across the body. Open out the other arm. Look in the opposite direction. Good, inhale, back through center. Grab the knee and open it out to the side. Come back through center. Cross the body. Nice and slow. Open out that shoulder. Good, bring it through. We'll do one more time. Out to the side. Hug the knee in. Draw the other heel in, so one leg is bent. And extend that leg long. Bring the hands behind the thigh. You can interlink the fingers. Just point and flex. Maybe rotate. Good, walk the hands a little higher up the calf. Maybe lifting head and neck off the ground just for a breath. Breathe and exhale. Gently lower down, stamping both feet into the ground. Take the feet hip width apart for me. Extend the hands out like airplane wings. Take an inhale and exhale. Draw the knees over to one side. Neck over the other way. Inhale through center. Follow your breath now. In through the nose, out through the nose. Just keep that going in time with your breath. Taking the head to the opposite direction. And leaving the feet in the middle this time. Knees point to the ceiling. Bring the hands down by the sides. And on an inhale, slowly draw the belly button into the spine. You'll feel the tailbone start to tilt up. Continue that motion. I want you to look up at the ceiling. Don't worry about your phone right now or whatever you're watching on. I want you to keep your neck, your chin into your neck, and slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, roll all the way back down to your mat. And we'll do 5 of those. So don't worry about what's happening on the phone. Just listen. Inhale, follow your breath. Listen to yourself. Pressing up, pressing through the hands, and exhale all the way down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Let's do 3 more of those. Take your time. Follow your inhale. See how slow you can go. Don't move your neck. And we'll do 1 more. Exhaling through the nose, nice and slow. This time push up all the way. See if you can join the fingers underneath your tailbone, clasping the hands. Shimmying your shoulders in, pressing up a little higher. Chin, keep the chin exactly where it is. Walk the feet together. Press up and see if you can lift your right foot up to the sky, one-legged bridge. Just for a moment, press it up. Just give it a try. Push up, breathe, and slowly lower it down. Keep your bum high, other leg. Press the toe up to the ceiling. Point the toe, press up a little harder through that heel. Just activating the quad. Draw the foot back down. Release the hands, palms flat, slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. It was a nice back bend to get us started. Knees in, rock a little front to back till you rock all the way up to seated. Come forward for me onto hands and knees. Take the knees hip width apart, hands shoulder width apart. Just make sure you can see me right there. Good. Just take the tailbone side to side, a little releasing of the hips. Good, curl the toes under, spread the fingers on the mat and lift the hips all the way up to downward facing dog. Come high on the toes and bend the knees, bring the belly down to the knees. So spreading the fingers, pushing into the thumb pad, the first finger. Relax your head, shake it, left and right. Now slowly press back through the left heel. Keep the right knee bent. Inhale, lift up onto the toes, exhale, right heel down to the ground. Keep pressing the mat away. Inhale, bend one knee, press back through one heel. And again, inhale, exhale. Come all the way onto the toes, bend the knees, slowly make your way to the top of the mat. Take hold of opposite elbows and hang in ragdoll. Just let the head dangle, sway, left elbow, left knee. Sway across to the other, maybe shake the head. No tension here in the upper body. Really let the upper body hang heavy. And breathe. Good, release the hands to the shins. Look out, a flat spine. Draw the belly button in, draw the shoulders back, look forward. Exhale, fold in to the legs. And again, inhale, look out. And fold, look in. Inhale, come all the way up. Arms touch above the head. Bring your left hand down to the thigh. And as you exhale, just reach over with the opposite hand. Good, inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, other side. One hand on the thigh. Reach it over. Look up at the fingers for me. Inhale all the way up. Interlace the fingers. Turn the palms facing up. Take a really deep stretch up and a little back bend. Squeeze the bum. Press the belly, press the hips forward, look up. And exhale, fold in, chest to thighs. Look at your knees, inhale a halfway lift. Exhale, fold in, look at your knees. Inhale, come all the way back up. Palms touch. Left hand on the thigh, overhead, reach, a little side bend. Come back to center. Reach high, look up, exhale, other side. Inhale, back to center, interlace those fingers. Press the palms to the ceiling. A little back bend. Release the hands, swan dive in, chest to knees. Inhale, halfway lift. And we'll do one more, fold in. Inhale, come all the way up, reach up, look up. Left hand down, reach across. So we've rotated the spine. We've flexed the spine. And now we're just taking it a little side to side. Just getting it working in all planes. Palms together, flip the wrists, reach up, a little back bend. Exhale, swan dive forward. Halfway lift, look out, lengthen. This time, palms down, step back with the right foot. Drop back to the knee, drop down. Frame the front foot with the hand. Open out, left hand high to the sky. So you're twisting up to the ceiling. Reach the hand, maybe rotate. Good, maybe float the back leg off the ground. Take 2 more breaths. Reach up, rotate open. Good, now press the back heel into the ground. Rotate up with the hands to warrior number 2. Dip in to that front leg. Gaze over that front middle finger. And breathe. Good, inhale all the way up, palms touch together. Look up at the hands, both legs are straight. Extend the hands long one more time, but legs are straight this time. Reach, reach, reach over that front leg. Take that front hand down, reach high with your other hand. It's triangle pose. Reaching up and rotating open. Rotate open those inside thighs and draw the belly button in. Now breathe 2 more times. Good, look down at the big toe. Left hand down, right hand down. Step the feet together. Top of the mat, bend the knees, sink the hips. Come up to chair. So your bum's down towards the ground. And breathe. Bring the palms together, twist it out one side. Right elbow, left knee. Three breaths. Lift all 10 toes, make sure your weight's in your heels. Come back to center. Other side, 3 breaths. Draw the belly in, press the palms down, look up. Inhale, come back to center, all the way up. Little back bend. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Take a big wide step out to the right, open up. So you're facing me, open up. 5-star, let's fold in. Crown of head to the floor, let's take a little forward fold. You can walk the hands over to one foot, maybe grab the ankle, draw the body in a little more. Good, walking the hands through and across the other side. Take hold of your other ankle, draw the body in a little more. Now wherever you are, if you can't get to your ankle, you're on your shin or your knee, that's okay. Right, you gotta get your body more flexible every single day. And that's what this yoga challenge is about. Come back to center. Inhale, hands to the hips and come on all the way up. Beautiful, ground down. Rotate the toes to the back of your mat. So you're facing the other way. Drop down to the back knee. Frame the front foot with the hand. And on an inhale, lift the right hand high to the sky. So you're on the other side now, facing the back. Maybe float that bottom knee up. Rotate open a little more. And breathe. Good, now drop the back heel. Come on up, press through that front foot. Warrior 2. Dip in. and breathe. Straighten the legs, palms up above the head, reach up. Exhale, take the hands back down, both legs are straight. Reach forward with that front hand, take the hips back, one hand down, one hand high, into your triangle shape. If you can, look up at the top hand. Now, don't dump forward into it. Keep nice and strong. Lengthen the spine, rotate open. A little more. Inside thighs, rotate them out. Good, look down at the big toe. Draw both hands down. Bend into the front leg, both feet together, back of your mat. Bend the knees, sink the hips. Chair pose. Chair pose, lift all 10 toes. Palms through heart, take a twist out, whichever side feels good. Take a twist, look up. Draw the belly button in. Good, inhale through center. Twist out the other side. Draw the belly in. Inhale, come back all the way up. Come up to a back bend. Maybe open the arms this time. Spread the fingers. Squeeze your bum. Look up. Inhale, hands high. Hands come back through heart. Take a breath for me. And on your next inhale, a big wide step out to the left so you're back facing the side of your mat. Bring the hands together behind the back. Clasp the fingers. Take an inhale, press those hands down. Look up, shoulder blades together. And forward fold in. Crown of head to the floor. Take those hands off the lower back. Good, take 3 more deep breaths for me. Good, release the hands to the lower back and on an inhale, rise. And on an exhale, ground down. Feet together, hands together, back to the top of your mat. Take the hands down by the sides. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Take the feet hip width apart. Take a deep inhale. Draw the belly button in, chin down. Exhale out through the mouth. Take another one of those for me. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, fold in, chest to thighs. Swan dive in. Halfway lift, hands on the shins or in front of the toes, your choice. Palms down, find your way onto all fours or come into plank position. If you're in plank, elbows into the sides. If you're on all fours, elbows in. Slowly lower down. Inhale, release everybody down onto the chest. Elbows in, lifting on up. You're either in half cobra or pressing all the way up. If you're pressing up, hang out here for a second. Press your toes in, maybe float the knees. Yeah. Roll over, drop your knees down, roll over to one side, look over your shoulder. Come all the way back, other side, look over your shoulder. Come back, press back through the knees, curl the toes, downward facing dog. Rearrange your feet, rearrange your hands, press back. Take 3 breaths. Push the mat away with the hands. Nice grounded breathing. Come high on the toes, bend the knees, and slowly bring your weight all the way through to seated. Extend the legs out in front of you. Bring the hands down by the hips, fingertips face forward. Good, now take a deep inhale. I want you to press through the floor. Draw the toes towards the nose. Inhale, sit up, chin into chest, and hang out there. Take 3 deep breaths. It's called staff pose. So the body, the belly's drawn in, the chin's in, the legs are active. Beautiful, release that. Inhale, hands above the head, reach up, look up. Exhale, draw the body forward, fingers towards the toes. Good, you can bring your hands onto your shins if that's where you are, or clasp the big toes with the peace fingers. Take an inhale, because we found our shape, now we've got to create more space. Inhale, exhale, draw the body forward. Chin into chest, take 5 breaths in this peaceful forward fold. Release the hands, take them back behind the hips. Press into the hands, point the toes to the ground, lift the hips, look back. And lower the bum. Beautiful, draw the heels in towards the bum again. Fingers pointing to the hips. And on an inhale, take those feet hip width apart and lift up. Reverse tabletop. So pressing through the palms. Now don't dump into the shoulders, really press through the hands, squeeze the bum up, and if your neck is okay, look back. If your neck is a little tight, just stay neutral, look forward. Take 3 more breaths. Maybe lift the 10 toes off the ground if you've got 10 toes. We don't discriminate in yoga. Deep inhale, deep exhale, and slowly lower down to the ground. Thank goodness for that. Good, extend your left leg long. Draw the right sole of the foot into the inside of the thigh. Now grab your flab, pull it out from underneath your sit bones. If you have no flab, we don't discriminate, lucky. Good, draw the body up, reach up with the hands, take an inhale. Exhale, fold over that front leg. So draw the body forward, twisting out to the outside of that leg a little. Now when you find your shape, let's inhale, lifting up through the front of the chest, and exhale, slowly lower a little bit more, looking down to your knee now. And again, inhale. Every time you take an inhale and lengthen, you're adding more space in the back side of the body. Draw the head down. Take 3 breaths. Here, quiet, deep, deep breaths. Relax your head. 1 more breath. Inhale, slowly rise. Same shape, other side. Reach up and fold. Lift up again. Exhale, fold. 5 breaths. Slowly rise. That bent leg, just draw it up to the sky. Take your fists, 2 fists in between the foot and the thigh. Take the opposite hand, grab that bent leg, draw that knee in towards the chest. Maybe you can get your elbow over. Now your straight leg, I want you to flex it and walk it forward an inch or 2. Good, now take the other hand behind, so left hand comes behind, and slowly inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, twist round to the back. Drop your chin, and flex that straight leg, nice strong straight leg with every inhale, lifting tall in the spine, every exhale, twisting a little deeper. You've got 3 breaths, take them. When you're ready, release, change sides, same shape. Other foot in, take your two fists, place them in between. Right hand behind and twist in towards that bent leg. Draw that bent knee into the middle of the body. Fingers on the floor pointing to the back. Walk that straight leg forward, flex the foot, strong leg. So you're set up. Now inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist and drop the chin. Now, there might be boobs in the way, there might be belly in the way. So set yourself up, find the twist, and then start to breathe into it. You've got 3 breaths left. Sit nice and tall. Good, and release. Draw both knees up towards the ceiling for me. Take a breath in through the nose. Bring the hands down by the sides. Lift one toe up. We're going to take boat pose. Good for the core and stability in the body. So both toes up. That's option 1. Option 2, see if you could invite your hands to the party. Inhale, lift up through the chest. We've got 3 breaths left. If you wish to extend the leg and kind of kick your own bum. All right, we have a tendency to do that. Do you notice, right? We have to push, but you don't have to. You take the option, and if even this is hard for you, you just sit tall. Good, cross the ankles, draw them into the body, lift the hands up, reach up and exhale, just fold forward. Draw the chin into the chest. Take a breath. Take another one, because you can. And slowly draw back up. Draw the knees together. Let's do another round. Hands by. I keep scratching my leg because there's a mosquito. Welcome to Florida, the swamp. Right? We build houses here, but you can't keep out the mosquitoes, the alligators, the snakes. Good, maybe lifting up. We've got 3 left. You see, when I talk, you forget what you're doing, right? Kind of what the breath does for you. As you breathe, you forget, the mind kind of gets to shut down. Good, squeeze the heels back into the body. Lift up and fold in. Slowly rise. Draw the soles of the feet together for me. Draw the heels in towards the body as much as you can. You might have to remove your bum from your sit bones. Make that a bit easier. Open the feet like a book. Elbows come onto the knees, and let's lift up through the chest. Inhale. Exhale, fold in and say hello to the things you may not have seen for a long time. Breathe. Relax your head, you're not missing anything exciting. Good, slowly come up, slowly, slowly. And extend those legs out wide. It's called wide butterfly. So just take them so they're comfortable, and you might be like leaning back, right? So if you're like this and your hips don't come forward in the sockets, you can lift your bum up, sit onto a pillow or a block, just raise up, even a towel. So grab yourself something, because we're going to take 5 breaths, you've got time. Inhale, you reach the hands above the head. Flex those feet, make those legs active, and slowly draw the body down in front. Right, so you hit the point where the hips grind into the bones in your hip socket. So inhale, lift up, get some space, lift up through the chest. And exhale, try to come down a little bit more. Right, you hit your edge. One more time. See if you can get any more space out of that back. And when you've hit your space, just slowly lower the chin to the chest. And let's take 5 breaths. See if you can drop down any lower. So wherever you are is good enough. If you're up on your fingers, just rest your palms for me. And you'll feel this. Just feel in the body where the sensations are happening. Breathe. Deep in through the nose, out through the nose. Take one more deep breath. And slowly rise. Draw the feet in together. Walk the bum forward. Take your hands onto the knees and slowly lower back down. Lift the legs up to the sky for me. One leg up, other leg up. Press the palms into the mat, toes pointing obviously down towards the bum. Flex the feet. So staff pose on the ground. You have an option here to try a shoulder stand. But before you do that, I want you to not turn your head anywhere, just looking up to the ceiling. If you know shoulder stand is in your practice, you roll the feet up to the sky, bring the hands behind the hips, support the hips and point the toes to the ceiling, or just stay in staff pose. Now the chin has to stay locked in. Do not look at your phone because the cervical spine in your neck, very delicate, we don't mess with it, just breathe. If you're in staff pose, just with the legs, with your bum on the ground, rotate the toes, flex the feet, just let the blood drain from the legs. If you're in shoulder stand and you want to drop the feet behind the head, if plow pose is in your practice, you can lower the feet all the way behind you. If you're in staff pose, maybe bend the knees down towards the armpits, take happy baby, you grab the outside edge. So always options for everyone to get this beautiful lower back release. If you're in plow pose, maybe bend the knees either side of the head. And just play in this shape. If you're here with me in happy baby, you can rock a little side to side. Just keeping the gaze up to the ceiling. And slowly everybody making their way out of this shape, nice and slow. Drawing the feet all the way slowly back down so the heels touch your mat. Take a breath. Beautiful. Now point the toes, straighten the legs for me, and slowly lift up onto your elbows. So press the elbows underneath the shoulders, palms into the ground. Puff out the chest for me, so take an inhale, lift up, and see if you can walk the hands back down towards the bum, bringing the crown of the head on the floor behind you. So palms are into the ground, back of the head on the ground, you're looking behind. Puff the chest up, so lift up. You're opening heart, opening the throat area, the throat chakra. What the hell's a chakra? It's an energy center in the body, in the throat. Breathe in and exhale for me. Out through the mouth. This energetic area responsible for speaking your truth, being heard, saying what you mean. So whenever you're feeling like repressed or you can't say what you mean, you need to breathe and breathe out. Give that energy an escape. Good, slowly, slowly press through the elbows, release the back of the head onto the ground. Hug the knees into the chest and rock all the way up to seated position. Now here you can stay in cross-legged Sukhasana, easy pose, maybe cross one ankle up for a half lotus. Bring the hands behind the back and see if you can clasp hold of the elbows. Take an inhale and exhale, slowly fold in. Relax the chin. Take 5 breaths here for me. Slowly releasing. Just bringing the hands on the hips. Okay, we're going to do a little breath work before we lie down, and I play some sound bowls for you so you can meditate. So I want you to seal the lips, and we're going to breathe through the nose. It's called Kapalabhati breath, and what it is, it's going to expel everything out of the body. You're going to inhale through the nose, and then you're going to do very quick exhales through the nose. So keeping the mouth sealed, this is what it sounds like. So you're almost saying hum, 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 but without making the sound. If you need to make the sound, make the bloody sound. Nobody cares, right? But we're going to do 20 of those breaths. So take a deep inhale, seal the lips, and let's go. Pumping their belly. Breathe in, hold that breath, and exhale through the mouth. I nearly choked. Let's do one more round. So you want to expel all the air, draw the belly in as though somebody's punching you in the gut, all right, each time. Let's do one more round. You can close your eyes. Make 20 breaths, let's go. Inhale after the last one. Hold it. And exhale. Let it go. Slowly draw the knees together. Make your way down onto the mat. Take the hands out by the sides. And draw the knees across to one side for a little spinal twist. Rotate the head the opposite direction. Take 5 breaths and then you'll change sides. Good, inhale through center. Exhale, other side. Rotate the head, opposite direction. Coming back to center, hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Really press that lower back into the ground. And slowly extend the legs long, like we began our practice today. Take your feet either side of the mat. Take up space, but this time roll the shoulders under and open out the palms. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out. Take rest. I'll sound a bell when it's time to awaken the body. Take a soft inhale and exhale it out. Just coming back into your body. Feeling your mat, feeling the earth underneath supporting you every day. Maybe left hand onto the heart, right hand onto the belly. And take a soft, soft inhale and sigh it out. Just hanging out here with you deep down in there. Just take a moment to acknowledge and just thank yourself for showing up for you, giving yourself an hour of peace in this day, another day that you get to live and feel alive. Extending the hands above the head, another good morning stretch. Good, feel every inch of your body. Hug your knees into your chest, find your way slowly onto one side, shuffle your hips so you're nice and comfortable. And when you're ready, slowly press up, cross-legged, seated position. Draw the hands together in front of the heart. Take a deep inhale and exhale it out. And again, deep inhale and exhale. Bow the head down. We always end our class with the Sanskrit word Namaste. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you out there sharing this yoga practice with me today.